Hey, Kitaholic Kits fans, how are we all? So it's Scrap and Ames here, and I'm back with my second video for the month. What am I showing you? A cut file here, one of the exclusive cut files for this month, created by the lovely Virginia that's on the design team. And what I've done here, and I didn't show you, I've done it off camera completely, is I've backed some of those lovely letters using some of the beautiful pattern papers from this month's kit. Which is the Willow Lane collection by Maggie Holmes. Sorry, moment of blank mindness there. I've also used some of the gold foil vellum that we got in the kit, as well as some of the tulle, the blue tulle, as well in some bits and pieces. So I've used, as well as some of the a die cut that you can see. So I've backed it with all bits and pieces from the kit. And last at least here, I wanted to really use one of these gold foil hearts because I'm a bit intrigued with them. So they came in a box. They're a Dear Lizzie, a high spot, Dear Lizzie thing, and I am a bit intrigued by them. I don't know why. Maybe because they're quite big and they're really gold. Like really gold. They're not sort of a rose gold to me, and I really like a bit of a rose goldy kind of colour. I don't know. Anyway, so I thought I'm going to use one of these to kind of use as a backing in my cut file, which this is what I've done here. So I've placed it down in behind the letter L, M and N here, which is what you can see, and then I sort of lined it up as best as possible and then have placed my cut file over the top. So all I did was, again off camera, is adhered my cut file down using some thin double-sided tape and just stuck it down. Now here is my photo. I am scrapping a photo of my niece, my eldest niece. She's now 5.5, but I have decided to do a baby album. You may have heard me talk about this before, I'm not sure anyway if I've done one of her layouts before for her album. Maybe, or if you're a subscriber of mine, you would have seen me do. Anyway, so I am working on some layouts for her album to get it started. So this one's when she was a bit teeny tiny, and is sitting, it's black and white because the photo quality isn't great. So I converted it to a black and white photo because I just, the colour and whatnot, I sort of did a bit of Facebook stalking on my brother's Facebook page, and I got them from there, I think. And so it wasn't the best quality, so I just changed it to black and white because I find I've discovered that's the trick when you've got some not so great photos. Cut it down, and this is where it's at. So I just played around with my position as to where I was going to put the photo, and here I am in this corner here. And I'm using one of the frames because I wanted to try and use a bit of everything, I decided, in this layout, because one of the main reasons is that our fearless leader, Miss Steph, who is the boss lady of our design team and the owner of the fabulous Kitaholic Kits, has set a challenge for the design team to kill the September kits, and I am failing epically because I have not had a lot of time to scrap. Plus, there is so much stuff in the kits, guys. Like, if you are getting these kits, which you would be if you're seeing these, or potentially, I guess, maybe not because I would share this everywhere, there is just so much stuff. Like, yes, it's hard to kill a Kitaholic kit. Anyway, which is all of the design team's issue as such, is to kill it. So I think that's why she's given us this challenge. So you will probably be flooded with pictures or videos or blog post shares or whatever of all of these pictures, all of these design team things of us killing our September kits. So stay tuned for those and all the fantastic creations that come out of these. But yes, so I wanted to use a bit of this and a bit of that and a bit of everything for this month's kit. And I mean, why not? Because it's all coordinated, it's all fantastic, and why not? So yes, I decided I was going to use one of these frames. I've got 3 of the 4 that we got left. Oh wait, is there 4 in there or more? Because I've used 1 or 2. I can't remember now. I'm sure I've used, because there was only 4. I've used the black one already, and this was the blue one I was originally going to use. Anyway, so yes, so I'm using a frame. Now I decided that the photo needs a photo mat to it. So just because it is the black and white, and I just sort of thought the photo itself just looked a bit flat against the background and the cut file. So I was going to go with a dark blue paper that's got the big roses and everything you might have seen flash up before in the beginning, and you would have seen me go through all the different pattern papers. With this green one with the pale pink spots on it, I just thought it was more suited or better suited to the tone of the black and white, and it wasn't too dark against the black and white, and it didn't blend in obviously with the colours of the pink main background paper. Then I decided I wanted to use up some more of this vellum because I've used a fair chunk of it, so I decided this was a really good spot down the bottom. I just sort of added a different element also to the page. You know, I've got this big cut file with all of these different elements with the papers backing it, and then there's sort of nothing. So I thought, well, I had to be careful in my mind. To me, I couldn't embellish too much. I do in the end, so whoops, backfire there. But I then decided, so I went with this vellum piece along the bottom as like a bordering kind of thing, and I really liked the way that this ended up looking. It's a very subtle border kind of piece, and it adds a bit of texture to it as well. So yeah, I was kind of really happy with that. It's not washi tape. Sorry. Oh dear, now my throat decides to play up. It's not washi tape or anything like that. It's really quite a subtle look, except it bubbles a bit with the glue. So as you can see, I'm fussing around with it. It was annoying me. And then I just decided to pop my photo on some double-sided foam tape, and that's it. Done there. Nice and simple for there. Almost too simple, I thought. I almost had a moment of, oh my gosh, I needed to do something else to the photo background, but I made sure I didn't. Changed my mind. And that corner piece is adhered down, and that's it. That's where it's staying. Done. Now, as I said, as you can see here with the cut file, I've used a mix and match of all of the different pattern papers. I've used a floral die cut that was in the ephemera pack, the Willow Lane ephemera pack. I've also cut out a medallion. I had the same struggle when I did the first video of what it's called, from the pattern papers, the little bunny over the, the U and the V, TUV. Yeah, so I cut one of those. I thought that was really cute. I just wanted to do some different elements from the different bits and pieces, just really kind of spread it all out. And now I'm just adding, thought here needed something subtle to balance off where I've got the big photo, and I knew I was going to add, and the frame, or not the big photo, but the photo, the frame, and there was going to be some more embellishments added here around the photo. So I thought this little section here just looked a little bit blank, a little bit bare. So I just added a nice little strip of washi from the kit, some butterflies from the Kitaholic exclusive die cut pack, and one of those gold DIY shop phrase stickers. It says hello beautiful. Oh, and a wild side, I think it says wild side, little label piece that was also in the Kitaholics exclusives, and they're kind of new. Like, we've had the phrase piece, like word bits in the exclusives before, but not in like those little label things. I really like them, like in that stamped look too. It looks really cool. So cool work, Deb. I love it. The lovely Deb, who's also on the design team, makes these ones, so that's really cool. So you won't get these guys anywhere else. because they're exclusive, these die cuts. So I'm just fumbling through all of the bits and pieces here to make maybe some little clusters I sort of think about. I didn't want to leave just the page blank. I sort of stared at it for a little bit, which you don't sort of see. I obviously edited that whole bit out because I wasn't sure. I knew I was going to embellish around the photo a little bit, and then I was like, it needs something else except for just this blank pink space. So as you can see, I'm adding some more florally touches and this butterfly and you know, some nice soft elements that, you know, again, symbolize that baby innocence kind of that feel to things. So yeah, very pretty. So that rose piece there is that black and white that you can see here that I'm playing around with is a vellum piece as well. Just trying to find the word. Vellum, acetate, vellum. And then that butterfly is also just a cardstock die cut. This gold leaf is also vellum as well, and these are all from in the Willow Lane die cut ephemera pack that came in the kits as well. And these are the foam thicker pieces that also came in the kit. Now I have to fight with these. These are really well adhered to their backing. So when I take these off, and most of them that I take off, I actually have to peel the paper backing. They're like adhered to it, so it rips off. Like this is a great example. This cute, oh my God, I spent ages trying to peel it off. There's such a delay in my editing. I'm sorry, guys, because I thought I edited this bit out, but clearly when it replays back to me now, it hasn't edited out, which is just great. But hey, you can see that the adhesive works really, really well. I knew I was going to use this cute. I knew the minute I decided that I was going to do this cut file with this photo that I was definitely going to use this word because I love it. It's the pinks and it's just so, cute. It's just perfect. But when I went to put it down, I wasn't sure where on the layout then I was going to put it because I hadn't really found a spot. And then found this spot. I thought, yep, this works. You can still see that that's the letter P. It's all good. So I laid it up a little bit and that was fine. I struggled a little bit here with what I was going to put around my photo. I'm not sure why I wanted to add in these gold leaves to the page. As I said, I want to try and use one element each of what came in the kit, and these gold leaves had me stumped a little bit, but I managed to use one of them at least in that, as you can see in that left corner, and then I used one of the hearts that came in the exclusive die cuts as well. Then I used one of these cute little teacups. I just had to use it. I don't know why. I just thought it was really cute. It seems irrelevant to the layout, but you know what? Whatever. It's cute. It's blue. It's cute. It matches the theme, colour. It's all good. And the little bunny, because I'm known as Auntie Bunny, because I'm the crazy bunny auntie that has, 4 bunnies, a guinea pig, a dog, a cat, a bird now because my daughter's got a bird, and a fish tank. So, whatever. There's four bunnies. So, yeah, I'm the crazy bunny auntie. So that's, why not have a bunny on the layout as well? Sneak one in there when I can. And that little banner down the bottom says the beauty of you, and that kind of becomes the title as such. If the layout has to have a title, that would be the title of the layout, if that makes sense, because I kind of felt there was far too many letters and words on this layout for me to add any more. So I popped my little white word thickers, letter thickers away that came in the kit as well, and just went, you know what? I don't think it needs to necessarily have a title. And guys, you don't always have to have a title, I guess. But if someone was to say to me, right, what's the title of your layout? I would say it's the beauty of you, which is what that little banner down the bottom says. I have to say, if there's one thing with this layout, I could say walking away from it, I wasn't 100% cool with. It was the way I did the photo. the embellishments. It didn't quite go the plan I had in my head around the edging of the photo, as in the embellishing, if that makes sense. I'm not sure what I could have done differently to make that better, but it's there now and it's on. And I showed my niece my layout this morning and she loved it. So you know what, that's all that matters to me. She loved it and that's cool. So you know, what else can you do? I make it for her, so you know, that's cool. So just adding some final touches, just because for me it looked a little bit bare again. It just looked unbalanced in this top right corner, because down the bottom, obviously that bottom left with the photo, it's quite chunky and it's down there. So I add a little bit of washi that comes in the kit as well as one of the gold foam thicker hearts. Virginia, if you're watching this, I was channeling the inner you. Virginia is one of our design team members, and if you are a loyal Kitaholic Kits subscriber, you will see the many comments about her being the embellishment queen, because she loves embellishing. And every time I kept going to add something, I was like, it's okay, Virginia would approve, because it's lots of embellishing. So I was like, yep, whatever, it's all good. But yes, I kept thinking that needed more under the cut file, but I had to leave it in the end. I just had to walk away before I messed it all up. So yeah, but here are close-ups. I do like it. I think it is a really pretty layout. It is a very busy layout for me, but it is very pretty. And as I said, my niece liked it. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe and like, and just remember to jump over to the Kitaholic Kits page and get in for the next lot of kits. Thanks again. Bye.